Hey y'all, I'm Levi Jones. I'm the founder and head coach of Guerilla Realty, and this is going to be a quick video on the ultimate Facebook ad system for real estate agents. Now, before you click off, I'm not giving you some super secret lookalike audience or a complicated Facebook ad settings combination. This is going to be a super simple and repeatable ad based around your listings, or it could be a colleague's listings that you borrow. You prove the ads before you spend the money, and then with a small budget, you can get dozens of leads coming in every single week. Remember, Guerilla Realty is an actual real estate team operating out of North Carolina, and we've actually tested the ideas we teach, so this isn't going to be a theory. We do a full webinar in this strategy, and you can access it for free by clicking the link in the description. It includes the Facebook ads, the settings, and the full step-by-step guide on the ultimate Facebook ad system for real estate agents. Let's start with the marketplace as a lead engine, the testing phase. Most agents treat Facebook Marketplace like a place to dump listings, and we treat it like a testing machine. This is where we figure out what actually gets people to raise their hand and message you, not what you think works, what the market tells you works. Before you ever spend a dollar, you're validating the message. All right, so we're in my Pipeline Pro Tools system. This is our flagship product. You don't have to have Pipeline Pro Tools, but it does make a few of the things a little bit easier. I'm going to show you how I test ads. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a great property, and this is a property that I've borrowed from a colleague of mine, and I'm just going to input it into the back end of my Pipeline Pro Tools system. This is going to allow me to create an ad. So I just create the listing. I'm going to auto import it. It takes just a couple of seconds to go ahead and grab the information on this listing from online. It's going to download photos, the whole 9 yards, property description, and everything. And this is going to allow me to create a Facebook post. Now, while this is loading, I'm going to go ahead and open up Facebook and go to the marketplace. Now, on the marketplace, I'm going to go ahead and set it up so that I can create a new listing. If you've never used Marketplace before, it's really simple. Create a new listing here, and we have, it's basically ready for the input. Now, it's taken a little bit longer than normal to import the listing, but it'll get there. There it is. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to just scan over everything, make sure it all looks good, and then I'm going to give the agent credit, and now I have the listing in my system. Really quickly, I'll go ahead and create the ad for that listing. And I'm going to, I do ads on all sorts of different platforms. For this one, we're just going to do Facebook Marketplace. This is going to rewrite the property description into what we have found to be tried and tested formatting. And then it's going to basically create the ad. All I have to do is click copy ad text, and then I'm going to, and in fact, we're testing a new feature right now where you can actually autofill the ad directly. I'm just going to, you guys don't know about it. Don't tell anybody on YouTube about this autofill feature. But basically it's automatically going to upload all the photos. All we have to do is put in for sale, that it's a house. It has all of the details. Now, when I'm writing a Facebook ad, for it to be effective in generating traffic and leads, Facebook Marketplace, I got to put something in the price field. But if I put the actual price in the property, you get no interest. And so I'm just going to put $1 in there. It's a placeholder. And then I do have to put in the address. I click next. I click publish. And this is the first step in testing the ads. We got to put it up there and see what the market reacts to. So how do we identify the winners? In the validation phase, once we've got a few ads running, the goal shifts from posting to paying attention, because not all leads are created equal. We're looking for patterns. What's consistently pulling messages, what's attracting real buyers or sellers, and most importantly, what's repeatable. This is where you separate guesses from winners. So we want to find winners at this point. And a winner is not every property that we put up there. In fact, that's one of the frustrating things that agents have with Facebook ads is they don't know what actually is attracting, high intent buyers and sellers. And so this is where having a tracking system is super helpful. So this is the ad that I just put up, the Northway Court ad. It's got 0 leads. I put it up this morning. It's still testing. I'm going to let it run for a few days minimum to see if it generates leads. Now, you'll notice some of these have 1, 2, 4 leads, but the types of ads that I want to boost, that I want to put money behind, are going to have 10, 11, 14 leads. These are the ads that they've already generated me 10 leads for free. Now I know, hey, this is what the market is reacting to. This is what people are actually interested in. And in the next part, I'll actually show you how to boost the ads once you find the winners. But this finding the winners part, you got to pay attention. It's not automatic. It is something that you're going to have to track. Again, this Pipeline Pro Tool system, it tracks it automatically. So I know exactly where each lead is coming from. But this is something that you could do on your own as long as you're paying attention. Finally, let's talk boosting and scaling the winners. Here's where most agents get this wrong. They boost too early, or they boost the wrong thing. You don't put money behind potential. You put money behind proof. And once you've got a winning post, now we scale it. Same message, same structure, just amplified to reach more people and turn it into a predictable lead source. All right, so the final step is boosting the listing. And the beauty of it is Facebook wants you to boost. However, again, you want to be careful and only boost those listings that are actually generating clicks, traffic, leads, etc., because we don't want to just throw away money on a hope and a prayer. So we'll go to boost listings. You can actually boost as many as you want, but once we go to the boost screen, it'll basically just ask us how much we want to spend per day. Now you could spend $2, $3 a day. You can basically set it up for a particular time frame. I usually set it up for a couple of weeks. There is something called ad fatigue where people are less likely to click on it, or it typically is going to find lower intent buyers. So I usually let it run for a couple of weeks, but I could spend a couple of dollars. Immediately, it's going to boost it from, hey, 11 eyeballs to 2,000 eyeballs. Okay. And that's really it. I set up when it's going to end. We'll have an end date of, we'll say the 27th. That's 2 weeks from today. And so I'm going to spend a total of $2 times 14. That's $28 on this. And my expectation is that I'm going to go from, hey, I generated 10 leads on this ad before. Now I'm probably going to generate an additional 15 to 20 leads because it's already proven. I know that people are interested in this. Now I can throw a few dollars behind and boost the presence to the people. I click publish. I forget about it. Now I have leads, high intent leads coming in from Facebook on listings that I've posted. Not only am I going to find potential buyers for that listing, but I'm going to connect with buyers that may not buy that, but will buy something else. And here's the best part. Statistically, about 51% of all buyer leads have a home to sell locally. And so I'm going to be able to connect with seller leads before they ever even think about talking to a real estate agent. That's the key. And that's the ultimate Facebook ad system for real estate agents. You test the ads, you find the winners, and you spend your money only on the winners. That's a way better bet than spending thousands on unproven ads to low intent buyers and sellers. Remember, if you want our private webinar on the ultimate Facebook ad system for real estate agents, it's in the description below. It'll include everything you need to get started. And we'd love if you just subscribe to the channel. We'd appreciate it. It helps us with the algorithm. And we'd love for you to see any future videos we make on this channel. Thanks so much.